Hello everyone. So today I'm excited to discuss a topic that is not only crucial for our planet's future but also holds the key to sustainable development, and that is renewable energy. So, as we grapple with the challenges of climate change and depleting fossil fuel reserves, renewable energy sources offer a promising solution. So, in this presentation, we will explore the different types of renewable energy and their benefits. So, let's start. Renewable energy. It refers to energy sources that can be replenished naturally, such as solar, wind, hydropower, and many other, and it is of utmost importance in reducing greenhouse gas emissions, combating climate change, and ensuring a sustainable future. Types of renewable energy. Solar energy. Solar energy is the energy obtained by capturing heat and light from the sun. So, energy from the sun is referred to as solar energy. Technology has provided a number of ways to utilize this abundant resource. It is considered a green technology because it does not emit greenhouse gases. So, here solar power it is used to generate electricity, and then there is solar thermal energy which is used for applications such as water heating. Advantages and challenges. Solar energy does not deplete any natural resources. It reduces the greenhouse gas emissions and help combating in climate change. Solar energy can be generated locally, reducing dependency on imported energy. Challenges. The initial cost of installing solar panels and equipment can be high. Solar energy production is intermittent and depends on weather conditions. Storage of excess solar energy for use during non-sunny period is a technological challenge. Wind energy. Wind power or wind energy describes the process by which the wind is used to generate mechanical power, which is electricity, right? And the wind turbines convert the kinetic energy in the wind into mechanical power. Denmark has done absolutely amazing work in field of green energy. They have used a major portion, not a major, but the highest proportion of wind power in the entire world. So Denmark is also called the country of wind. So they have taken a very good initiative promoting the renewable energy and using wind energy as one of their major source of energy. And when we talk about India, Tamil Nadu is the highest wind energy producer state in our country, and the second largest state is Gujarat. So even they have taken very good steps in terms of wind energy and renewable energy. Advantages and challenges. Wind energy is a clean energy. It reduces the reliance on fossil fuels and decreases the greenhouse gas emissions. Wind turbines can be installed in various locations, including offshores. Challenges. Wind is an intermittent source, just like our solar energy, dependent upon the weather conditions. So, energy storage is required. Wind turbines can cause noise and visual impacts. Wind farms may disrupt bird migration patterns. Geothermal energy. Geothermal power plants tap into the Earth's internal heat by using steam or hot water from underground reservoirs. This energy source offers consistent power generation and minimal emissions, making it a reliable option. Advantages and challenges. Consistent power generation. Geothermal energy provides consistent and baseload power. It means that it can generate electricity 24 hours into 7 and regardless of weather conditions. Small land footprint. Geothermal power plants typically require less land area um, as compared to solar or wind farms, so making them more suitable for areas with limited available space. Direct use applications. So, here the best part of this energy is it can be directly used for heating purposes in buildings, greenhouses, and industrial processes. Challenges. Location dependence. Yes, geothermal energy is only feasible in regions with accessible geothermal resources and such as tectonic plate boundaries and geological active areas. The next one is high initial investment. The upfront cost of drilling and building geothermal power plants can be substantial, which can be a barrier to entry. Exploration risk. The initial exploration to determine the presence and suitability of geothermal resources can be expensive and uncertain as well. Biomass energy. Biomass energy is derived from organic materials like wood, agriculture residues, and waste. These materials can be burned or converted into biofuels and biogas. While biomass is carbon neutral and helps manage waste, its use requires careful consideration of sustainability and emissions. Coming to advantages and challenges, biomass energy can be converted into various forms. So, yes, it has a flexible use. So, the energy can be converted into different forms, including biofuels. Biofuels, it may be ethanol or biodiesel, then biogas, and also direct consumption for electricity generation and heating. Biomass energy comes from organic material. Yes, it comes from organic material, so it does help in reducing the waste and that would otherwise contribute to landfill methane emissions. So, this reduces the environmental impact of waste disposal. Also, it's a carbon neutral, or I would say low carbon process, because while burning biomass, it releases carbon dioxide, and the carbon emitted is part of the natural carbon cycle. So, as long as new plants are grown to replace the ones used for energy, the process remains carbon neutral. Coming to the challenges, the first one is land use competition. Yes, so growing energy crops for biomass can compete with food production and lead to concerns about deforestation or even habitat destruction. And by doing this, it can also, have a competition with food production. So, there are some critics that also argue that using agricultural land for energy crops could divert land from food production, and, potentially it can affect the food prices in the coming future. While biomass, is considered as a carbon neutral, as we have discussed, but when you talk about emissions in the long run, burning it can release pollutants like particulate matter or even some volatile organic compounds, some oxides of nitrogen. So it can, somehow contribute to air quality concerns. Hydropower. Hydropower is generated by harnessing the energy of flowing water, such as from rivers or waterfalls, to produce electricity, making it a sustainable and environmentally friendly alternative to fossil fuels. Now let's come to its advantages and challenges. It does not cause any air pollution. It's a reliable and consistent source of energy. It helps with the storage of water for emergency situations. It provides irrigation and flood control. So, certain hydropower projects include reservoirs that can store excess water during heavy rainfall, reducing the risk of flooding the downstream. Challenges of hydropower: high initial cost. So, building hydropower infrastructure can require significant upfront investment for construction and equipments. Limited suitable locations. So yes, it does have some geographically limitations. So hydropower projects require suitable topography and water resources, limiting their availability to specific geographic locations. The next one is risk of dam failure. And with dam failure, there's with the construction of dams and reservoirs, it can lead to the displacement of local communities and also loss of livelihood. Then restricted fish migration. Let's see some of the potential solutions which can help to increase the usage of renewable energy. The first one is invest in research and development. So, investing in research and development can lead to discovery of new and more efficient renewable energy and technologies. Increase government funding. Increasing government funding can provide financial support for the implementation of renewable energy projects. Promote policy incentives. I believe this is one of the best ways to start. Promoting policy incentives such as tax credits and grants can encourage individuals and businesses to adopt renewable energy technologies. Improve infrastructure. Improving infrastructure such as transmission lines and energy storage system can enhance the integration and reliability of renewable energy sources. Educate the public. Another effective one. Educating the public about the benefits of renewable energy can increase support and demand for its implementation. Collaborate with other countries. Collaborating with other countries can facilitate knowledge sharing and the development of international renewable energy projects. Let's discuss some of the major benefits of renewable energy. The number one is reduced greenhouse gas emissions. Yes, so by replacing fossil fuels with clean energy sources, we can significantly reduce carbon dioxide and other harmful emissions, mitigating the impacts of climate change. Energy security and independence. So, renewable energy diversifies our energy sources, reducing the dependence on imported fossil fuels, and it leads to enhancement of our energy security. Job creation and economic growth. This sector can definitely create jobs in manufacturing, installation, maintenance, and research, contributing to economic growth and stability. Diversification of energy sources. So, relying on multiple sources of renewable energy minimizes the risk associated with disruptions in supply or flies or price fluctuations as well. Challenges: intermittency and storage solutions. Um, just like solar and wind energy are intermittent, requiring effective energy storage system such as battery to ensure a consistent supply. Infrastructure development and investment. So, transitioning into a renewable energy demands significant investment in infrastructure, like as we have discussed for wind farms, solar arrays, and transmission lines. Technological advancement. So, advances in smart grids or energy storage are crucial to integration or integrating renewable energy seamlessly into our existing systems. Policy and regulatory support. So, government must enact policies that incentivize, energy adoption and also promote research and phase out the fossil fuel subsidies. Correct? Global impact and progress. The global commitment to renewable energy is evident through initiatives like Paris Agreement, where countries aim to limit global warming by reducing emissions. Many nations are making impressive strides towards incorporating renewable energy into their energy mix. Germany and Denmark are notable examples, having achieved significant levels of renewable energy integration. So, as we've already discussed about Denmark, being called the country of wind itself, is doing notable work in the field of renewable energy. And also Germany. So Germany has 46.2% electricity generation from pure renewable energy source. And with wind power being the most important energy source in the German electricity mix. So they have achieved a lot in this domain. So now let's discuss about best renewable energy sources in India. So India has a rich potential for various renewable energy sources due to its geographically diversity and climate conditions. So the first one is solar energy. So India receives abundant sunlight throughout the year, making solar energy a prime choice. And when we say what can be the prominent state, what you guys think that what could be the most prominent state for solar energy in India? So one could be definitely Rajasthan and other could be Gujarat, right? So Rajasthan and Gujarat are the leading states for solar energy generation due to their large solar parks and favorable solar irradiance level. Wind energy. India's coastal regions and certain hilly areas experience consistent wind patterns, making wind energy a viable option. So, Tamil Nadu is a pioneer in wind energy with significant wind farms along its coastline. And there are some other states like Maharashtra, Gujarat, Karnataka. They also have substantial wind energy capacity. Hydropower energy. So, our country's extensive network of rivers and water bodies offer substantial potential for hydropower generation. And Himachal Pradesh and Uttarakhand have a significant share of hydropower projects due to their abundant river resources and hilly terrain as well. Biomass energy. Biomass energy is derived from agriculture residues and organic waste, as we have discussed. So, it can be very substantial with the prominent states like Punjab, Haryana, Andhra Pradesh. They have good biomass energy potential. Geothermal energy. So, till date, geothermal energy is less explored in India, but some regions have potential due to its tectonic activity. So, some of the prominent states, I believe, is Jammu and Kashmir, have identified as having some geothermal potential. How can we contribute and make a difference? So, by reducing our energy consumption, we can definitely make some difference. Invest in solar panels. So, at our homes, we can use some solar light, we can use solar cookers or solar water heaters, and definitely can contribute to renewable energy. Spread awareness. Having discussion with your group or with your friends, and if you're aware of something, making them aware too. Public transport. Commuting where there is a possibility, you can find public transport when you're alone, or sharing a ride can also we can contribute in such small ways. So, thank you all for your attention. And also remember that the journey towards a sustainable future begins with each one of us. So, it's our duty, and let's embrace renewable energy in any small way or any possible way as we can, and be the change makers here, right? Thank you so much. Have a nice day, everyone.